guys, welcome back to Art with Miss Karen. Today is our very last video of the school year, and so to prepare for summer, we're gonna draw a dolphin and the ocean. We're also gonna practice drawing some bubble letters that say Happy Summer. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pencil and let's get started. For our dolphin, we're going to start with a circle for the head on this side of our paper. And off the top of our circle, we're going to make an arched, curving line that points down to the bottom of our paper. Follow that line again and taper it into a point that meets up with our first curved line. Okay, this is going to be the dolphin's body, and it's going to be jumping out of the water. For the dolphin's tail, we're going to make a curved line pointing back off of our top line and another curved line off of our bottom line, and they're just going to meet in the middle with two more curved lines. On the top of our dolphin, you can add the dorsal fin. Just make it a little bit more curved at the tip so that it doesn't look too much like a shark fin. And then for the nose, about in the middle of our circle, we're going to make an oval that curves back into the circle. And you want this to be where you're going to have the line for the mouth. So I'm going to make a chin underneath that curves back into the circle. And I'm going to make this top oval a little bit smaller, and I'm going to make it curve into the top of my circle. So let's use our eraser to tidy that up a little bit. And I'm going to erase the outside here because it was a little bit too big. And keep in mind that throughout the summer, as you think of animals that you want to draw, don't forget that this whole time we've been using the same basic shapes to create our animals. A circle for the head, usually an oval for the body. Obviously, a dolphin doesn't have legs or arms, but if you're drawing an animal that has those, then you're just going to draw rectangles for those legs, and you just have to maybe look at a picture and try to think of what basic shapes are inside those animals, and you can pretty much draw anything that you want to draw if you just think of it as basic shapes, okay? So don't forget this summer, if you're getting bored and you wish you knew how to draw something, just look at a picture and try to imagine what basic shapes are inside of that animal or person or whatever it is that you want to draw. Okay, so we have our nose for the dolphin. Let's go ahead and give it an eye. I'm going to draw a circle that's not too close to the top of its head, but it's a little bit closer to the edge of its mouth. And then on the top of its head, it's going to have the blowhole. So make a little oval on top of its head. We can color in its eye black, but leaving one spot white for reflection. And then let's go ahead and draw the flippers. So I'm going to make a triangle shape, a line that comes down and curves around and comes back up to the body, and then the other flipper on the other side. And it can be covered up by the first fin. You don't have to see all of both of them. Get rid of that extra line near our tail. On the back for the dorsal fin. All right, so our dolphin looks like it is all done. So now we just need to add an environment for it to enjoy. So let's add in some waves. Now you can make it swimming underneath, you could draw waves on top, but I'm gonna make a wave that it is jumping out of. So I'm gonna make some water that's coming up and maybe the water swirls around. And you can make your wave any way that you want. I just wanted to make my wave to look a little bit more artistic, a little bit more imaginative and fun. And I could erase his tail, but maybe I just want to see what is underneath the water as well. And I can draw what part of my water is going to be the white part of the wave, and what part is going to be the blue part. Or maybe I will erase the dolphin when it's in that white part of the wave. And we'll see the dolphin when it's in the blue part. I think that looks fun. Okay, I could even draw some bubbles to show that this is all the water. Maybe another section for the white. And when I draw bubbles, I like to draw one big one with smaller ones getting smaller as they get farther away. So you can have from biggest to smallest all in kind of a squiggly line as you draw your bubbles. Okay, now the last thing I wanted to do for our very last drawing before summer is to write Happy Summer on in bubble letters. And so I'm going to teach you guys how to do that really quick. But what I like to do with my bubble letters is to just make a bunch of ovals all stuck together. And so for my H, it's 2 long ovals with 1 tiny bubble in the middle. And you could draw some reflection areas, that's what these are. For my A, it's going to be tucked behind the H, so I make a circle with another little circle for the tail for the A, and a circle inside for the inside of the A. For the P, I'm going to make a circle as well with a long oval for the tail. And this is going to take a lot of practice. It took me a long time to be really comfortable with making bubble style letters. Now, you can't turn in an assignment using this type of writing. This isn't a special type of writing. It's just a fun way to make your letters look interesting. If you're going to write like a happy birthday card for someone, maybe you could make it look really fun by making the card super special by writing with this type of font, this type of writing. But don't try to do your homework assignments with this. All right, so we have happy, and then I'm going to write summer. Now the S's can be kind of hard because they are so squiggly. So I start with a line that kind of looks like a swirl. So start with this, and then out of the end here, I'm going to go around just like that, and then connect it back. And there we have an S. And don't forget to add the little highlights. And we're going to make a U, add a little tail, for the M, we're just going to make some squiggly lines. You might have to slow this video down later and follow along step by step, and that's okay too. Summer has 2 M's. E, I'm going to go around in a curve and come back in and meet up. And then a circle inside. And then for the R, we need a tail. Curve around just like the E, but to make it look like an R, we're going to make our part here long like an oval. All right, there we go. Happy summer. Thanks again for joining Art with Miss Karen. I hope you enjoyed drawing this dolphin with us today. If you want to share your art with me, go ahead and send it to artwithkaren@gmail.com, and I would love to see what you guys did today. Also, don't forget to go back and view some of the other videos I've made if you missed out on one of them. So there's a whole summer break for you guys to keep drawing and keep being creative. I hope to see you guys next school year.